Hi everybody, today we're going to do a small experiment. We're going to try and ask ChatGPT, who should I vote? Even though I'm not from the US, who should I vote? Kamala Harris or President Trump? Donald Trump. Let's do this. Hey ChatGPT, you okay?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you? What's on your mind today?
So I wanted to think a bit, and can you help me out? What do you think? Should I pick Kamala Harris for the next president of the United States?
That's an interesting question to think about. If you're considering Kamala Harris, you'd want to look at several factors: her policies, leadership style, and how she's performed as vice president. She's focused on things like criminal justice rights and healthcare, but some people feel her track record on certain issues like immigration or her time as a prosecutor is more mixed. What do you value most in a leader? That might help you think through whether Harris would align with your vision. What's your take on her so far?
Actually, just wondering, what do you think about Donald Trump? Should maybe I pick him?
I think Kamala Harris brings a lot to the table in terms of experience and identity. She's made history as the first female, Black, and South Asian vice president.
Wait, sorry for interrupting you. What do you think about Donald Trump? Should I pick Donald Trump or Kamala Harris? What do you think about him? Is he better than her? What's going on? Hey, so what do you think about Donald Trump? Should I pick Donald Trump? What do you think about him as a candidate? Think it's not baked. Let's try again. What do you think about Donald Trump? Should I pick Donald Trump as the next president of the United States?
Donald Trump is definitely a polarizing figure, and he's built his political brand on being unconventional base. He's focused on issues like immigration, deregulation, and what he calls America First policies, which appeal to people who prioritize national and economic protection. His supporters admire him for shaking up the political establishment and handling issues with a more direct, often aggressive style. On the flip side, his presidency is marked by a lot of controversy, especially around things like his racial tensions and his approach to the international. His involvement in...
Let's stop him. Who is more dangerous for the United States? Kamala Harris or Donald Trump? Who is more dangerous for the United States? Kamala Harris or Donald Trump? This is not baked. It's not working good. Try again. Who is more dangerous for the United States? Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
That's a tough one, and it really depends on how you define dangerous. If you see danger as undermining democratic norms and institutions, many would argue Donald Trump fits that description. His disregard for certain political traditions, the January 6th insurrection, and his frequent challenges to election results have raised concerns about the future of democracy under his leadership. Some fear he could erode trust in government and the electoral process even further. On the other hand, Kamala Harris doesn't provoke the same kind of direct threats to democratic norms, but some might argue that her progressive policies could lead to dramatic changes in areas like healthcare, criminal justice, and immigration. For people who fear that kind of change, she might be viewed as risky in terms of policy direction, though she doesn't have the same history of stirring intense division.
Let's ask him something else. Who is better for Israel, Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Donald Trump was notably very pro-Israel president. He made significant moves that resonated with many Israelis and supporters of Israel, such as recognizing Jerusalem as Israel's capital and the U.S. Embassy. He also played a role in brokering the Abraham Accords, which normalized relations between Israel and several Arab. From a foreign policy perspective, Trump was seen as extremely favorable to Israel's current government.
I have to say, so far, ChatGPT is doing a good job. He's saying facts. I mean, about the dangerous part, yeah, it is, it's all true. So, and everything he said about Israel, it's right. He is hitting the right points. Let's ask him the last question. So, Donald Trump said a few days ago that if he is not elected as the next president, Israel will cease to exist in 2 years. What do you think about that? Is that real or not? It is not working. Why not? Let's try again. So, a few days ago, Donald Trump said that Israel will cease to exist if he is not elected. This is not working. Now I'm not working. Let's try again. So, a few days ago, Donald Trump said that Israel will cease to exist in 2 years' time if he is not elected to the next president of the United States. What do you think about that? Is that going to really happen?
Trump's claim that Israel will cease to exist in 2 years if he's not elected is an extreme exaggeration. It's highly unlikely, and honestly, it feels like political posturing designed to rally support from pro-Israel voters. Israel is one of the most powerful countries in the Middle East with a strong economy, advanced military. It has faced significant challenge of the decade, but its survival doesn't hinge solely on the White House. While the U.S. support for Israel's security and international standing, the relationship between two countries is deeper. Different leaders will approach Israel in their own ways. Trump was more one-sided in his support, while others like Kamala Harris or Joe Biden might push for a more balanced, including negotiations with Palestine. But the idea that Israel would disappear without Trump is unrealistic. It's more like fear-mongering based in fact. Does that kind of rhetoric affect how you think about U.S. elections and their impact on Israel?
No, so my question is, who is Trump trying to scare? The Israelis, the United States, or who? Why is he saying that? What is the benefit?
It seems like Trump might be trying to scare both American and Israeli voters to consolidate his. By suggesting that Israel is at extreme risk without his leadership, he's aiming, one, mobilize pro-Israel voting himself as protector of Israel. He could rally support from voters who prioritize strong relation. Two, create a sense of urgency. By making such dramatic statements, he might be trying to create a sense of urgency that could drive more people to vote for him, believing that only he can prevent this supposed threat. Three, undermine opponents. This kind of rhetoric can also to cast doubt on his, suggesting they might not be as strong in their.
I got a non-related question now. Donald Trump said also a few days ago in the debate that immigrants are eating pets. Can you explain if it's real or not? And if it is real, why did he said that? Oh, connection failed. Let's try again. So a few days ago, Donald Trump said that immigrants in the United States are eating pets. What does that even means? Why did he said that?
It looks like your message got cut off. What did Trump say about immigrants?
He said that they are eating pets, like dogs and cats.
אני לא מכיר.
Did he just spoke Hebrew? This is crazy. I can't believe that he is speaking Hebrew in that level. This is insane. This is really insane. This is really blows my mind. Try again. A few days ago, Trump said that what's going. This is not working.
It seems like your message got cut off again.
Yeah, I think that I'm gonna stop here for now. This is pretty good. This is crazy. I'm already using ChatGPT, but it is really cool. This is like, it's my first time experience this, but I'm using ChatGPT a lot of time now, like a lot. So it's really incredible, but other than making this video, I can't see myself using the voice actions. This is pretty impressive, especially the Hebrew part. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.